You may have heard us talking during the break there. Our guest is Ann Coulter. Let's go. You can't keep her very quiet. You know how it is. I was about to say you can't shut her up, but of course you can. The book is In Trump We Trust. I haven't read it yet, but I promise that I will.
Well, if we could just get Trump to read it, we'd be in business.
If you just give me a free copy, I'd read the thing. Okay, now look, you are critical.
People never read books they get free.
Oh, I do.
I never give books away. No, I make him pay for it.
Okay. David, I want a book. Okay. Now, look, you're critical of the media coverage of Las Vegas. Well,
yes.
So am I.
Yes.
But what's your beef?
Well, I haven't paid much attention to the news in the last 24 hours, so I don't know if any of this has been answered yet. But within the first 24, 36 hours, we didn't know what the $100,000 was wired to the Philippines for. The only thing we knew about the woman who's been living with him for years was she wasn't there, she's not involved. Well, did you notice anything?
That was announced very quickly. That did come out very, very quickly, you're right. I mean, almost immediately that was stated.
Why were there two windows broken? Did anyone go into the room? I mean, he went in, he took the room on Thursday. There are supposed to be surveillance cameras everywhere. Did anyone else ever go into the room? As far as I know, they won't show us, but the media won't ask. Now, that's what I find the most interesting. They seem strangely reluctant to pursue this. They've decided he's a white man. We got our story. Don't look for any other facts.
Are you a conspiracy theorist?
No, but
do you think there's a conspiracy in the background here?
No, I think the media wants to say it's a white male. They decided that day one, and any other information might change that narrative. So they simply don't want to know. But I mean, as I pointed out in my column this week, this is how conspiracy theories arise. You won't tell us this stuff. Oh, and the woman shouting, "You're all going to die," 45 minutes before the concert started. Do we know it? I mean, okay, it's probably just a crazy woman, but could we find out?
Well, we didn't. We didn't. It was reported that woman went through the crowd before 45 minutes before the shooting. Nobody followed up on that. That is true. They didn't locate the woman. It was never reported again. I think it's important.
I go to a lot of concerts. I've never seen that happen.
Yeah. Okay, I've got to ask you about Governor Jerry Brown. I believe he's just signed, actually, a bill that makes... I don't know why you're laughing, because this isn't funny. He's making the whole state of California a sanctuary state, safe for illegal immigrants.
Right, and...
You're going to explode on this, I know you are.
No, I mean, there's a silver lining. That's what I'm here for. First of all, just to clarify what a sanctuary state is in this case, these are laws that have been passed over generations of Democrats and Republicans working together in Congress, coming to compromises, hammering out these laws, getting it signed by the President of the United States, upheld by the courts. And this governor just thinks, and many governors and mayors think, they can just say, yep, we're not following it. Well, I mean, I actually think it's far more legitimate for a state to say we're a sanctuary from Justice Kennedy's insane opinion on gay marriage. We're a sanctuary from any of the Supreme Court's rulings we don't like on the Second Amendment. Or how about on Obamacare, which was passed unconstitutionally, upheld unconstitutionally. But what California is doing is so much, well, better, if you want to look at it from the silver lining perspective. How about states start saying, yeah, we're not following the federal income tax laws?
Well, will you get away with it? I mean, there's going to be a battle royal in the courts about this, and it's going to stretch on for a long, long time.
As testy as I've been with the Emperor God Trump for not building the wall yet, I mean, one of the most important things is he's not Hillary. We will get some judges on the courts, and there's no such thing as right-wing judicial activism. No sane court, no judge can say this is okay. I mean, we went through this exact same thing on immigration with Arizona. Remember that?
Yes.
They couldn't. They weren't allowed to enforce actual laws on the books because you're a state, and if the president doesn't want to enforce them, he doesn't have to because he's the president. Immigration is a federal issue. Now we're getting it so much worse. It's not even like the other side of the coin. This is we're not following federal law. So no court could uphold this, but you've seen what the courts have done with the Muslim travel ban. They just don't care.
That's right. You've got a real court problem here.
Yeah.
All going up the line. That's what you've got. Now, I was going to ask you about Michelle Obama saying that people don't trust politics because the GOP is all old white men. But I know where you're coming from on this, and I'm going to change the subject. Okay.
I would like to say one thing about that.
Say it.
I think the sooner all these, white men figure out that the Democratic Party hates them, the better.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
Now, I've still got 30 seconds left. Do you invest in the stock market, may I ask?
Yes, though I think...
Why are you turning cagey all of a sudden? It's not like you, Anne.
Because I'm kind of embarrassed that, you know, when Obama was reelected, I thought there was I mean, I still think there's kind of a bubble in the stock market. So I pulled like 80% of it out. I've lost this huge rise. On the other hand, when it crashes, and it's going to, I'll be sitting pretty.
Anne, I'm so sorry. You have not been watching Varney and Company.
No, I have. I've been sitting back thinking, you people are crazy. There's a bubble.
You know, Ann Coulter, you do liven up our Fridays. Will you come back?
Thank you. Yes, I will.
You're on. Thanks, Anne. Good to
Thank
see
you.